touch on. I'm gonna add this, you know, to pop up. I'm gonna do one right here. I never know how this is the thing's going, so I think something like this, right? Right. Oh yeah, baby. And then you're gonna do another one right here. Right, chill. Good. Take your time. Good. So put it on. Good. The last time I was talking with you guys, and then I was reading some quotes, and then you're gonna come back to that practice today for about 45 minutes. Okay, I have some quotes over here that I want to read for you guys. Okay, and then we're gonna come back to those practice today. I got some coffee going, and I got some water going. Actually, it's opposite. Get it? Okay. Remember that the real wealth can be measured not by what you have, but by who you are. Any man may become great by doing commonplace things in life in great spirit, while a genuine desire to be a helpful service to others, regardless of his calling. Salesmanship consists in very large and knowing and showing that prospective buyers the real merit of the goods and service he's trying to sell. You are well road towards success if you have such a neat conception of your life that you never build a plan with contemplates your requesting another person to do what which does bring that person some correspondence advantage in return for compliment with your request. It's a little bit hard to understand because I even don't understand, so you're gonna take it off this one from my quotes. The great Edison fell 10,000 times before he made the incandescent electric light works. Do not become discouraged and quit if you fail once or twice before make your plans work. That one's pretty good. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna separate this and the hard and the easiest to people understand us, right? The word education has roots in the Latin word educo, which means to educe, to draw out, to develop from within. The best educated man is the one whose mind has been the most highly developed. That was pretty good, but a little hard to understand as well. So I'm gonna keep it this in pile number three. I have a bunch of you see, the last time I was doing the live, I make about 15 quotes from the book, and then today you're trying to practice our public speaking, and I'm gonna share some quotes with you so I can inspire people to become a better person and inspire people to try to achieve their dreams and do the things that must be done as a man. Okay. Congrats yourself when you reach that degree of wisdom, which prompts you to see less of the weakness of others and more of your own. For you will then walk in the company of the really great. This is a little hard to understand as well, so we're going to keep it in the second pile. Employers are always on the lookout for a man who does a better job in sort of customary. Why this they be wrapping a package, writing a letter, or closing a sale. Oh, it's pretty good. Kind of easy to understand. I like to see a man proud of his country, and I like to use this, to see him so he live that his country is proud of him. Lincoln. Mm, no, I don't like this one. So you're gonna, put it away. Success is achieved through the application of power. That was pretty good. There is always room for the man who can rely upon to deliver the goods when he say he would. That was pretty good. There is there are no lazy men. What may appear to be lazy man is only an uncomfortable person who has not found the work for which he is best suited. That was pretty good. Probably we can improve that one eventually. The educated man is the man who has learned how to get everything he needs without violating the rights of his fellow man. Education comes from within. You get it by struggle and effort and thoughts. That was pretty good. I like it. To have a praise but not worship it, and fear condemnation but not to go down under it, is evidence of a well balanced personality. That one's pretty good. Which mainly nothing matters very much. The defeat that seems to break your heart today will be the ripple among the waves of the experience in the ocean of your life further ahead. Among the another things you intended to do, cut out is your New Year's resolution, including the word impossible. There is no more dangerous person, dangerous to himself and to the others, than the person who passes judgment without pretending to know the facts. Create the habit of doing more than what you are paying for. That's a pretty good habit because if you do more than what you're paying for, eventually, you're gonna get pay more. Okay, that one's a good. That one's pretty good. There is 10 weaknesses against which most of us must guard ourselves. One of it is the habit of trying to reap before you have sown, and the other nines are all wrapped in one of this practice of creating alibis to cover every mistake that we make. That one's pretty good. If you are successful, remember that somewhere, sometime, someone give you a lift or idea that start you in the right direction. Remember also that you are in debt to life until you help some less fortunate person, just as you were help. That one's pretty good. Kind of hard, but not hard to understand, but hard to speak. So you're gonna do one more time. If you are successful, remember that somewhere, sometime, someone give you a lift or idea that start you in the right direction. Remember also that you are in debt to life until you help some less fortunate person just as you were helped before. It's well worth remembering that the customer is the most important factor in any business. If you don't think so, try to get along without him for a little while. While others may sidetrack your ambition, not a few times, remember that discouragement most frequently comes within. Ask any wise man what he must desire, and he will more than likely say more wisdom. To do much cleaner thing, a man must arrange for regular periods of solitude when he can concentrate and indulge his imagination without any distraction. That was pretty good. I like that one. No man can rise to fame and fortune without carrying others along with him. It simply cannot be done. The man who actually knows what he wants in life has already gone a long way towards attaining it. No man achieves great success who is unwilling to make a personal sacrifices. Your employer does not control the sort of services you render. You control that. And it's the thing that makes or break you. That's so true, especially at my job or any kind of job, because sometimes I see people only start to work when your employer is around. And when he goes to a meeting or he turns your back, you kind of stop working. And you're not as productive as you were when the employer is look at you. And then I don't like too much doing this because you must control what kind of work you're gonna do if people are around or not, because it comes from you. You must do the job without somebody's looking. You must produce as you are paying for, and you must produce even more so you can keep your job. Because if you produce less than what you are paying for, you're not gonna keep your job very long. And then if you produce as much as you can in that period of time, and if the pay is not what you think you deserve, you should not worry about this, because life itself and God, who is watching you all the time, He will reward you for your hard working. So always try to work as much as you can and try to work more than what you're paying for, because always somebody's watching. Doesn't mean you're his employer or your or co-workers. There is something above us who is watching us, and they're gonna reward us for our hard working. If it's not at the moment, or it's not the next week, or next month, but as long as you keeping working, as long as you're healthy, the hard working that you're putting today is gonna caught up to you. You gotta believe in this, because for example, I'm doing those videos for almost 5 years now, and it still did catch up with me. But I still believe that one day we'll catch up, and all the hard work and all the hours that I'm putting, is gonna pay off in the future. You gotta believe in your gut. You gotta believe that God is watching you and